Hey folks, this is James Watson here. I'm back for part 3. Yes, I know. I'm doing 3 parts for a Transformers figure review again. You might be asking yourself, why is there 3 parts for this figure? 1 for articulation, 1 for transformation, and 1 for the vehicle forms. So I'm going to pause this and get a figure to do a size comparison to. Alright, here's my size comparison. Here is Rodimus. You might be wondering where his weapon is. It's not stored on him. I don't want to reveal where that is. I actually just usually leave him kind of displayed in this. Like he's thinking, more or less. So yeah, you can tell. Rodimus is a smidge taller than Galvatron by... well, I'd have to say the stinking shoulder pauldrons. These massive sons of a gun. I'm big-armed, almost like a gorilla. Yeah. So, let me go ahead and show you how to put on his gun. I'm going to have to lie him down to do this. To put the gun arm, you basically have a little tab here and a hole in the arm on both arms. Now, in the cartoon, it was actually more or less tabbed in right here. But due to the way that it was designed, you have to do it in the front. So, it's always... whoa! Like this. And as you saw, it kind of makes him top heavy. You know, this gives me an idea for a joke. Let me slide this up for a second. No offense to you Germans. But what if Galvatron treated every single member of the Decepticon army as if he was a Nazi? Or, more in layman's term, Adolf Hitler. So he'd have them all basically have their arms up like that almost every time he walked into a room. No offense, Germans. I really don't want another world war. Especially with you guys. Not after World War II. Oh. So, let's get back to the articulation. As you can see, his arm can go up about that far. It can also go out about, let's see how far. How far can I get it to go? That far. And you can even get him to pull his arm up even higher, like he's, well, about ready to punch someone. Or you could say he's doing the Shoryuken! 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 From Street Fighter. Shoryuken! Imagine Galvatron doing Street Fighter moves. Oh, that is actually kind of funny. So he also has the ability, let me move these side pieces out, to, if I can move the arms out the way, sort of do these splits. So he could do this, or you could have him do this, or even funnier, if you want, you could have him doing the can-can. Or, if you really want, say he just beat the snot out of, well, Rodimus, and Rodimus is lying down, and Galvatron, keeping Rodimus pinned, and is pointing his gun at Rodimus's head. What do you think? Now that's a pretty cool pose. Galvatron dominating everything, just like he's always wanted. To take control over Cybertron once again. Somehow I highly doubt that Rodimus would agree. Of course, Rodimus would probably beat the snot out of him. But hey, if I can get him into this pose, I wonder what other poses I can get him in. Or if you really want to get really, really silly, let me get this guy out the way. You could have him basically doing the moonwalk. So yeah, you could have him doing the moonwalk since he's got the black shoes. I wonder if he can grab his own crotch. One way to find out. Ah! He can! He can grab his own crotch so he can pull a Michael Jackson as well! So Preceptor's not the only one! Oh! Galvatron becomes Michael Jackson! Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be on a laughing tangent for a while. Bravo, Hasbro! Bonus props! You've got a silly gimmick going here! Where almost every Transformer can grab their crotch and become a robotic version of Michael Jackson. So I guess the King of Pop really does live. Or maybe it's the King of Robopop. Mean Michael Jackson also lives. Woo! Woo! Sorry, folks. Tune in for the next video review, which will be on the movie, the first movie, Megatron. Because that's the only version of Megatron I own from the movies. And I like that version. Because, well, It didn't have a robotic testicled robot.